Welcome back, everybody. It's been a ruckus of a week plus. It's been a little while since we've talked, but decided I had a little time here this evening. I'm going to check in. It's a beautiful Saturday evening. It's getting near about 5:45 ish. Right now it's 43 degrees. It's the 27th of February. We hit up to, I believe it was about 46 or 47 at one point today. Unbelievable. This is the amount. This is the time that I would tell you, but it's not gonna last. I'm here to tell you. I look at the future forecast, which I don't put a pile of stock in, especially in the summertime. But it's unbelievable what I'm seeing. This is just crazy. But what comes along with that, of course, is mushy slush, melting, mud, soupy manure. The list goes on and on. I'm not going to complain about it because we put up with it every year. This year is going to be a lot less and less because it's starting off early, disappearing. Not to say that we can't get a blast in March. We're always good for a couple of blasts. In fact, I remember getting blasted with snow the first week of April or so. That can still happen, but we're just going to be positive here, see what happens. This is about the brunt of our snow this year, folks. Of course, we've had a significant meltdown here, multiple days within the last week. So what you're seeing a lot of is a lot of it's gone, and of course it settles. But I mean, you're looking at bare ground at the front yard right there. Pretty pretty unbelievable. So yeah, a ruckus of a week, but a good week nonetheless. I had to do some traveling there for a handful of days, and I'm going to use the words close out a very long ongoing project. Um, yeah, we're not going to use the word close out. That comes at the end here with paperwork and everything else. Basically, it was finished. Very happy about it, and yeah, yeah. And then yeah, just a common week. A lot of things going on. A lot of things to do and keep up and catch up on. Uh, my favorite day today, this morning, mid morning, was my tax consultation sit down. We're just going to stop that conversation right there, son of a gun almighty. Oh, so much to say right now, but won't do anything. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. There was a big annual river run here today that I really could not, I couldn't join. Uh, I guess it's called responsible or adulting. I think that's what it's called, which I think is for the birds. But yeah, it's an annual run of side by sides, even vehicles, snow machines, whatever. And the rivers and the water is still good around here, frozen thickness and whatnot. But yeah, they run the river all day long, have huge bonfires, and of course, the Diet Cokes and the high seas are flowing real good. I got a couple things to do here yet, but I'm thinking about joining those festivities. At least a couple of conversations. Feel like a human being. Okay, I got a little, I need to do a little recap here and almost, I'm going to say an apology. We're here in the bull yard. This was just stupid on my part. I had to leave for a little while, and I kind of doubled down on their hay and whatnot. And this actually is pure alfalfa. It's good stuff. Bulls love it. Doing real good on it. You see all that dust. Uh, you know, not everything can be perfect. That, of course, is some of that alfalfa that didn't work out very good off my primary field this past summer. We ended up getting that moisture in. Anyway, it had to be baled. I'll spare you the details, but the bull's doing real good on it. It's been a long time since the bulls have veered away from their shelter in the hay, which is a good sign. They're loving this weather. They've done a very good job this winter. I can tell you right now, I've done quite a bit of studying in the last couple of days. One of the largest fears of outside bulls in the winter, in dead of winter, of course, is scrotal freeze. Whether you want to laugh about that or not, it's no joke. And just a very well-rounded, no pun intended, visual, I'm seeing no signs of that. Number one, we had a very pleasant winter. Yeah, we had that very bad cold blast. But there's always roughed up hay bedding around here that the bulls actually prefer to be outside. And then, of course, their shelter has always got some bedding in it. Very, very important. So yeah, I said something about an apology. I have vice versa 3006. I got two bulls out here. 3003, and that's SOB. That's Son of Blaster. Then you got 3006, which the Jim and Renee Revel, who leased the bull for a little while, they nicked him because he didn't have a name. You know, his number's 3006, so they nicknamed him Remington. 3006, 30-6. I believe I've given you a few different names of who his sire is, and I'm embarrassed. My excuse is sometimes it's hard to keep up with sometimes it's just hard to keep up. So I was sitting down doing a little paperwork in the milk house this afternoon, and I think the last time I have been telling you that his sire, 3006 Remington's sire, was Fortitude. It's not, and I knew that. It's actually Conquest. So anybody that likes to follow along and look some of those things up and everything else, yeah, 3006 sire is Conquest. Looking real forward to these boys here going to work this year. On my calendar, and things can fluctuate just a little bit, on my calendar they are going to work August 1st. August 1st. Of course, they're not going to step anywhere near my heifer lot. Now these heifers are going to join, they're going to join the herd when it comes to start grazing and everything else. It's time to get them to kick out of here. Gives me an opportunity, of course, clean. I mean, you can see it from here. We're probably staring at 40 plus manure spreader loads. That's okay. It's part of it. It's fertilizer right there. But at a certain point, because come August 1st is going to be all breeding by way of AI, the heifers. And August 1st, the bulls are going out to clean up the cow herd. Which, of course, I got some specialty AIing starting June 10th, but then it's off to the races with anything and everything July 1st. Perfect world if things go real good. I've got 95 units available for this year. We'll see if we can get them all used up in time. Of course, it's not all up to us; it's up to the cows. You know, they have to come within heat. I'm speaking the obvious right now. We'll see what happens, but anyway, August 1st, these two bulls will be going to work, and You know, the word here is that, you know, they're cleanup bulls. And for any of you that don't know, and it's okay that you don't, they are cleaning up anything that was missed by us or didn't take by us by way of AI. So, yeah, it's the scenario there. Them boys are doing real good. They both got attitudes, but not a bad one. I don't know how to explain it. You've got your special animals that you really pay attention to that have got a certain attitude, and it's real funny sometimes. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, yeah, she's quite beautiful here today. A lot of melt off and great temperatures. Hell, I got a ball cap on, for crying out loud, and I'm just not a joking you. The future outlook is just fantastic. Hell, we might be planting corn in April this year. No, we won't be. But if this continues, wow. Let's just keep those fingers crossed, though, for the month of March. A lot of things can happen. That's no joke. I'm not being negative, Nelly. I'm just talking reality. But, yeah. That's about it, folks. I don't know if it's the weather or what, and also I'm behind. I started messing around with my corn planter, gaining an education, you know, of course, by way of the owner's manual. And the biggest thing for me, of course, is the operation of it. I'm not embarrassed to admit it. I don't care. You know, getting my hands around that, and just, of course, by reading and looking at it. And then, of course, the big one here is population. I'm going to be playing with population this year. You know, the sweet corn, that's going to be, and I don't have my numbers for you yet. I just started this process. Sweet corn's going to be at a lower population of what, of course, I'm going to be putting in the silage corn for the farm. And in fact, I'm going to up the ante on population of corn silage. Normally, and I don't have the exact number here for you, but it's one bag will usually cover 2.4 acres. That's our rule of thumb. And it's a very general rule of thumb here. I'm going to up that just a little bit. It's been working out for a lot of people around here, and the added tonnage is significant. Of course, you can do something like that with silage corn. Shelled, I can only assume is different. It's maybe a big no-no. I don't know. I don't have the education to talk to you like I know what I'm doing, but I'm gaining it. Yeah, just started kind of dinking around with it. Getting pretty excited. This weather will also do that to you. You know. Hold on here. Sorry about that. Yeah, getting ready to get this girl all maintenanced up and put the hours on her this year, obviously, like normal. I still have some of these pure alfalfa 4x6s here, and these are dedicated to the bulls. The heifer lot is now on regular round bales of hay. But yeah, this is dedicated to the bulls still, and it's pretty damn good stuff. It's all right. It's kind of funny, out of repetition. I plugged the tractor in this morning. You know, my process is I head out to the barn at 5:30, by 5:30, for initial feeding, grain, kick back in the hay, and clean all the pens. If I, not that it's a race, but if I, you know, you go at her, you can have it done in 1 hour. then that's my time to go back in the house. That's my time for coffee, maybe some paperwork, and just whatever. Well, and by 7:30, quarter to 8, unless it's 30, 35 below zero, now it's time to feed the cows. Well, anyway, you know, that tractor, I plugged that tractor in by 6:30, 6:20 when I go into the house, and it's a significant help. It helps out a lot. Well, didn't need to be plugged in this morning, but I plugged it in on a repetition. I had to laugh about that this morning. But anyway, folks, that's about it. Checking in, saying hello. It's been a little while. Been a little bit of a ruckus. Life is good though. Things are turning. There's lots to look forward to here this year. I shared with you, of course, on a previous video about the new squeeze chute that's coming. It should be here April 1st, which hopefully this weather continues. It gives me enough time to get it all set up and built up and kind of get ready for calving season. In the event that, of course, I have some troubles and problems, or a calf that doesn't latch on, or but other than that, there's another. We're going to call it a big ticket item for me. That's a done deal. I think I've said it before. It's signed and sealed. I had to do some. I'd do quite a bit of soul searching for a little while on that. But anyway, I pulled the plug on it. Happy Saturday. And we're gonna devote some time to talk about it. Time to come. I'm gonna give you a couple little hints, and we'll let the guessing begin and have a little fun with it. But anyway, yeah. I got just barely about another hour of daylight here, so I need to take advantage of it, folks. Maybe we'll come up with video somehow, some way tomorrow. Maybe even a feeding video out in the cow yard. We'll see what happens. I also got a full barn cleaning tomorrow morning too, so things are going to be a little bit hectic. But that's it. Hope everybody's doing okay. We're going to talk to you sooner than later.